Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. And then Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. From the Divine Feminine Oracle. And then at the bottom of the deck was Zhu Wan Ying, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So I feel like you have to attune yourself to the frequency of already having everything that you need and not wanting anything. So it's like, and always being grateful for everything that you have in the present moment, right? Because it says gratitude is my religion. When you are in gratitude, you open yourself up. You literally start to see things differently than you would when you aren't in gratitude, as in you start to see opportunities that you wouldn't see when you are not being grateful, when you are thinking, I need this, I need this, I want this, I want this. You are literally have glasses on of I don't have anything, and so you are not seeing any open doors, any open windows. While when you are in gratitude, your eyes are open, as in you have a different set of glasses, let's say, or you have taken off the glasses of lack and now you are seeing clearly. And this clarity is allowing you to see all of the open doors, all of the open windows, all of the opportunities that are in your way, that are on your path. But because you are being in gratitude, you are able to see these doors. Okay, and then I pulled the Nine of Cups from the goddess Tarot, the triple goddess Tarot. And this one is about like polishing off your gifts. So it's gifts that perhaps you weren't seeing before. You weren't aware of these gifts because you weren't utilizing them, you weren't strengthening them, you weren't pouring into them to be able to make it better, right? It was lying dormant. So this Nine of Cups, she's polishing off these cups. So it's like now this is what's needed to be done to enforce your gifts, strengthen your gifts, or find out at least what they are, right? And then I split the deck and then got the Queen of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck was the Page of Cups. Now I was getting a different message before I started to record, and that's why I wanted to record. Okay, so I'm getting it now, and it's I feel like you receive messages or gifts or do things differently, or the way that you do things come to you so naturally. And so when you see other people doing the things that you're doing and they're doing it differently, you feel like, okay, maybe then I should be doing it this way. But in reality, it's like you're just doing it from a different point of view. You're doing it from a different perspective, and whoever it is that resonates with you, right, is going to come into your vicinity. There are going to be some people, however, that do not understand what it is that you are doing. Like they're not able to process it. They're not at that frequency, so they're not able to understand it, right? But they're still going to be watching. So it's just continuing to do you as you would as a child, right? Because the Page of Cups is a child, and she's like doing it in a form of curiosity. Behind the Queen of Swords, I've got the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, even if you do things effortlessly, right? That's because I feel like you've been here plenty of times, as in you have plenty of lifetimes. So plenty of lifetimes you've been collecting all of the information. It's like on every lifetime you've actually just rolled up my sleeves. So it's like on every lifetime you've done the work. You've rolled up your sleeves and done the work to be able to gain mastery, or what mastery you could gain in that lifetime. And so all of these lifetimes, it's coming back, and it's like, okay, that's why it comes to you easily. All right, but even so, I got the Six of Wands behind the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like that's why it doesn't matter what it is that you start, everything is successful. Two interruptions. And I just scratched my nose at thinking that maybe you were constantly interrupted or you weren't allowed to be yourself, like you were constantly told to stop, maybe, or to not do it how you would say is right, like perhaps in your childhood, because the Six of Wands, she's like with her children here, which is behind the Page of Cups. So I'm feeling like maybe in childhood you were perhaps constantly told to be different because the way that you were wasn't right, quote unquote. Like it wasn't the right way to be. Like you needed to change yourself to be accepted. Dang. And this is just by splitting the deck. Like I haven't even drawn cards. The only card that was drawn was the Nine of Cups. But I'm looking behind the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and behind that one is the Page of Wands, and then behind that is the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like now the mask has been dropped, right? Now that you know that you are able to be whoever it is that you want to be and still receive love and still be loved, if not by others, then by God Almighty itself, okay? Because that's the only one that really matters, because that's who's within everybody, okay? So God's going to bring to you whoever it is that you are requiring and needing, whether they like it or not, because that's just how it works. And this is how you've been creating now. It's like now you have a open canvas, a clear canvas, a clean canvas to be able to paint whatever it is that you are wishing, whatever inspired idea, even though if it may come out like, see how I kind of stuttered, even though if it you may not be 100% clear on it, it's like whatever you put your energy into, the Six of Pentacles is healing. If not others, it's healing yourself and your darkness, your shadows. We got the Moon card behind that, and then Temperance behind that. So yeah, you are using what was told that perhaps you weren't supposed to be doing, and you're using that, you're alchemizing that, right? You're using what they used, perhaps as I'm getting the black sheep of the family. So if you were criticized or whatever, like shunned for something, it's like now you're using that to create this abundance. It's like this special thing about you is what is bringing in this abundance now. It's like the fact that you now love yourself, okay? The fact that you now see yourself for who you truly are, for the talents that you hold, because this is the Nine of Cups. These are 9 cups that she has in this I don't know what it's called, one of those glass shelf thingies that you put prized possessions in, but she got 9 of them. So you got a lot of talents. You got a lot of things, the little quirks that you have that are okay. Oh, and then I got, dang, these are spiritual gifts, okay? These aren't just any regular schmegulars. These are spiritual gifts that you have been given, that have been I feel like passed down from time to time, because I got the title card of the tarot, the Triple Goddess Tarot, and the High Priestess is on it, and it has different languages written. All right, of the Triple Goddess Tarot, it's written in different languages. You see how I even said that in different ways? So it's like these gifts have been, and then I got the Knight of Pentacles after that. So it's like these gifts have been passed down onto you from your ancestors, all right? Even if it's been dormant for a couple of generations, with the Knight of Pentacles here being placed in like winter, it's like it's been dormant, or it's been hibernating for a couple of generations. And then I got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and I just itched my eye. So it's like, yeah, okay, so I feel like it has been in hibernation, or it has been dormant because of fears that were placed into, that they need. It's like the Nine of Swords was behind the Queen of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands is behind that, and then the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting like, perhaps this was your work, or this was work that was done. This was what was done as for a living, I'm getting, in the past, but it's what needed, it was stopped by like people and the higher ups. People that were trying to manipulate. We got the King, the Elder of Cups, Three of Pentacles behind that. And put fear into this type of work that you are able to do, into these gifts that you have. It's like fear was set in, and so the gifts were lying dormant. Not that the gifts were, okay, I just split the deck and we got Judgment, right? So it was like an awakening that needed to happen in the lineage for these gifts to come online. This is very, very nice, very interesting. Right, a rebirth. We got the Death card. We got the rebirth. Oh, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it was an awakening to your gifts, but also into, I'm feeling, even being, because behind the Queen of Pentacles I got the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Cups behind that, Tower card behind that, and then the Fool behind that. Okay, so it's like you were going through the motions of releasing the fact that you don't have to do anything that you don't, I guess I could say you don't want to do, because what you like to do brings you an income. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like you don't really have to work for somebody else. You don't need to. You have your own gifts and talents that you can use that can make you an income. And it's these gifts and these talents that are bringing you in this income. It's just taking your time to cultivate them. Because the Eight of Pentacles is under the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a process. It can be time consuming, but it's definitely worth it. Now I feel like you've been even searching on the outside for other people to even do things for you, maybe. Because with the Seven of Cups here, it's like she's looking into a shop, and all these cups are behind the glass window, and she's looking through the glass window at all these cups of like different things, perhaps, of these, because the Nine of Cups, since these are her talents, perhaps she's like looking outside like, maybe I can outsource for this, maybe I can outsource for that, for this, that, this, and that, and the third. However, you can do all of these things. Like you are able, like you're saying, oh, I want to learn this, or oh, that's nice how she does that. But you are able, you have the capability to learn these things for yourself as well. And I feel like that's what you've been learning. That's what you've been going through. That has been your Tower moment. All right, because with the Tower here and with the Fool card here, it's like you've been getting to know yourself, getting to learn about yourself, about the gifts that you withhold. All right, because behind that, we got the Elder of Wands and then the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm just reading behind the deck right now. And then behind that, we got the Star card. Ooh. So it's like, it's been a learning curve, or a learning process of yourself. So that way you can see everything that you are, everyone that you are. I feel like you could even fit into multiple scenarios, as in you can be like a chameleon, because you are able to fit in with multiple sets of people, groups of people as well. It's like you're very observant, and so you use like this connection that you have to the God source energy, right? With the High Priestess here and the Queen of Pentacles here, it's like you're very intuitive. And then with the King of, with the Elder of Wands here, it's like you use this godlike energy to be able to reach multiple people with your gifts. Because the with the Ace of Pentacles behind the Elder of Pentacles, I'm getting there's like vines and whatnot that are around this pentacle, and it's set in a forest. And you know how the trees, they're able to communicate with all the trees because they have like this underground connection system. And I just got a message, a text message. So it's like, yeah, you're able to pick up on messages from your surroundings, and so you're able to see like what people are needing. And this is what makes you so needed, so wanted, so desired, admired, because you are literally that powerful. And all you really got to do, we got the Nine of Pentacles behind that one, and all you really got to do is just perhaps even be in the room. You are able to fine tune and see like what everybody is needing, and somehow pour into that by just being you. Somehow give to people by just being you, by just literally existing. I'm hearing by you just existing, you are filling other people's cups. And then, okay, interesting, I got the Emperor, and that's behind or under the Death cards. So, all right, what is this Emperor? Three of Cups. What is this Emperor? I'm feeling because you, okay, guided. You are very protected. The Three of Wands came out after that. And then the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, except this Fool card is the second. There's two Fool cards in this deck. And this is the one, there's one where she goes out and it looks like she's very inexperienced. She's going out in a dress and she's very like, ditzy and whatnot. And this one, she's like experienced. She has her pants, she has her bag, she has like her she's more equipped, I guess, to go on a journey. And with this Emperor, Three of Wands, and then under that we got the Elder of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. The Page of Wands came out, and then the Four of Cups came out. And then the Page of Wands is under the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like working on those ideas, on those creative ideas that you're getting, because this is going to be the foundation of your home. I split the deck and there was Four of Wands and Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it's working, because it's yeah, I'm hearing getting off your ass and doing this work. It's like it's time. Put a pep in your step. Plan out these ideas that you're getting. How can you bring them into fruition and launch it, start it? If it's not working one way, then come back to the drawing board and do a new way, right? Continue getting feedback, feed forward. We got the Four of Cups that came out after that, and it's like, don't be thinking like, oh, if one way didn't work, okay, no, but you have three other cups here. You're able to continue. And then we got the Four of Pentacles after that. Yeah. And then we had the Four of Wands before that. So 444 could definitely be a marker. And then it's 2144 on the timer now. So Excuse me. Excuse me. Whoa. So it's like, yeah, you're needing to release this mentality of woe is me, like it's not working out for me. It's like, no, okay, if it didn't work out this one way, it's going to work out another way. All right, don't let those thoughts of, oh my gosh, it's not working out, like that's just there to deceive you. Okay, sometimes you're going to need to, hold on, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the 6 of Cups again. So it's like, yes, you don't need to go out and work hard for anybody else, but this is now working for you. And of course it is going to be quote unquote hard, but we can do hard things. And also you need to choose what your hard is going to be, right? You can either get up and work for yourself and do like the things that you need to do to strengthen yourself, to strengthen your mind, to strengthen your gifts, whatever those gifts may be, your talents, right? Or you can just put yourself and your gifts, your talents, whatever it is that you like, on the back burner and go work for somebody else and help them build their dreams. You know, I got the 8 of Cups that fell out, as well as the 10 of Swords. So it's like leaving behind your emotions to go basically and stress yourself out for something that you probably don't even believe in, that probably even goes against your values and your morals. I mean, I'm not saying that you should go on and quit your job, right? Because I'd be biased, because I'd say, of course, yeah, you do need to, but what I'm saying is that if you are doing something that you don't like, then start doing something that you do like, to at least plant those seeds for it to continue to grow. Even if it's just roots growing into the ground right now, that those roots are going to grow into a tree or whatever it is that you planted one day, right? But at least you got the seed going. However, if you wait till one day, whenever I this one day I'm going to do it, then you're going to miss out. All time is literally still going to pass by. It's what are you doing with your time that matters. I got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, which I split into the Queen of Wands and then the 7 of Pentacles as well. So it's like I said, time is going to pass by regardless. And we got the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like, what are you going to be gaining with this time that has passed? What did you do? What fruits are you going to be harvesting? Okay, it depends on the seeds that you planted. You could have either planted seeds of good, of things that are going to sprout, the things that are going to grow, that are going to benefit you, or you could have planted seed of idleness, which is literally seeds of nothing. And so you're not going to be harvesting absolutely anything because you didn't plant anything. Okay, so look onto planting seeds of things that are going to benefit you for your future. While there always is only today, what are you doing with your today? Because these todays make up your tomorrow. Everything that you do today will reflect in your today of tomorrow, if you are so blessed to be here tomorrow. Okay? We are creating our reality, our future, by the decisions that we make today. One, and then we got the Fool, baby. And what wanted to come out? The Sun card, and then the Elder of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it's switching your focus, my darling, switching your focus to the fact that you are the creator of your reality. All you need to do is control your thoughts and feelings. Okay, I love you. Bye.